go ahead. Ani Bajo, Ogama Diznakaz, Sagin Donjaba, providing you with a community update for Friday, February the 11th, 2022. As you know, Council's been asked to provide more accountability and transparency with our meetings, updating the community on a timely basis. So we finally have the technology today, and we're about to live stream a lot of our council meetings going forward. I intend to provide community updates on a weekly basis to start, and then if you get tired of that, we can go to monthly. But I think it's important that we keep the community up to date on some of the issues that we're faced as a council and the community as a whole. We've been struggling a great deal with the COVID-19 issue. Been a lot of self-isolation, a lot of separation from families. We've also had a lot of grief and loss throughout the community. So with that, I say, you know, we're all in this together. And speaking of COVID-19, there's roughly 25 new cases in Grey Bruce. There was 5,800 confirmed cases to date. There's about 153 active cases. And the good news is there's over 5,600 cases that have been resolved. So we're getting ahead of the curve with COVID. There are 3 possible active cases here in Saugeen. The good news is that we have an active vaccination clinics with the health center and the health team. And kudos to them for the hard work that they have done throughout this entire pandemic. So if you need a vaccination, or if you need to book an appointment, or you need more information, simply contact the health department or at the health center. Or if you wish to book an appointment for a vaccination, just please reach out to them. I've been double vaccinated, also have had my 3rd booster shot, and I believe in the public interest and safety of our community. I'm doing my part at least to protect that and protect others from getting sick. So with that joint council, we have a couple of initiatives that we've been dealing with. TC Energy and a pump storage initiative at the Meaford Tank Range. The plan is to build a water reservoir on top of the escarpment, pump water from the bay, and when there's high demand for electricity, we'll let the water flow back down and pump turbines and turn that into hydroelectricity. The potential there is a revenue share if we become partners of upwards to 10 million per year for the community. So that we're still in the early stages with that. We've done some preliminary talks, and TC Energy has committed not to construct the pump storage facility without our consent. Saugeen Shores settled a small parcel of land near the pump house, just off County 13. That was a goodwill gesture. It was settled out of court. As you know, our land claim trial has been completed. Now we're working on the issues of an appeal. Bruce Power, we continue to have a medical isotopes partnership with Bruce Power. That'll generate in the neighborhood of 2 to 3 million per annum. And it can only generate more money as the need for medical isotopes to treat cancer is in demand. If all goes well, Bruce Power will be the only facility within Canada, at least, that'll be producing medical isotopes to treat cancer, and we'll be partners in that process. So it's a win-win for us. One other item, legally, we have the East Boundary trial that's been completed. The good news with that is the federal government had agreed with the treaty and the terms of the treaty, which stated the boundary, in fact, ended at 6th Street North, Sauble Beach, which is 9.5 miles as per the wording of the treaty. So the federal government wasn't opposed to what we were doing in trial. They actually didn't present any witnesses. Vern and myself did attend as witnesses on behalf of Saugeen, and the province obviously wants to pay us money as opposed to returning the land, but I'm to understand from the community that no amount of money will replace the land, and simply we want the land back. It's not an issue of money. We simply want our land returned to us. And as I've explained to the town of South Bruce and others, nothing will change. It's just the new landlord. The crowd in. If he wants to continue operating, he'll have to pay us a lease to stay there, and so on. So we're not about to change the way we do business, because we are in fact in the land leasing business with cottagers. They are one of our main economies within this community. Without them, we wouldn't have the luxuries that we do have in this community. We're quite fortunate with that, and that's going quite well. I had a meeting today with the Unifor, which is the unionized workers. Their office is located in Port Elgin, the former CAW Hall. It's a huge education center. They do a lot of work with Indigenous studies. And on June the 2nd, they'll be completing a Turtle Island 40-hour workshop as part of their unionized workers training programs. And they'll be coming here to the council chambers to have a feast at noon. We're hoping to have a drum here, singers. This is your personal invitation to attend. We'll be talking about some of the work that Unifor has done within the community and some of the work that we will be doing with them. It's another win-win partnership with the unionized workers of Ontario, and they are very supportive of our initiatives and the Indigenous population. So with that, I just say, Chimigwech, continue to wear your mask in public. Be sure to get vaccinated if you can, unless you have some serious health issues. But all in all, I wish everyone a good weekend, and we'll talk to you again in another week. Palmampi. Magwech.